focus on county infrastructure. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Montgomery County Commissioner Leslie Richards. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
First of all, this is a new administration. Talk to us a little bit about some of the changes that have come with new leadership.
Sure. It's been very exciting to be part of this new leadership. One of the first things we did is to make sure that our senior staff really is reflective of the residents and the business owners of Montgomery County. So very proud to have been part of the administration that appointed our first female Chief Operating Officer, the first female to ever hold that position in the county. We've made other major steps. We have our HR director, our CFO, our county solicitor, all people with real private experience as well as public experience, and they've been doing a great job and great to work with. We've also appointed the first African-American female public defender for the county, and so it's been a real privilege and honor to be able to interview all these people, that we have such high caliber people interviewing for these positions as well as wanting these positions. It's been great. We've been going out, meeting the county staff, hearing their concerns, hearing changes that they'd like to see, and one of the first things we did was take a tour of the courthouse and see, what do the jurors see? A lot of people come into Norristown, come into the county seat during the jury selection process. And we were able to see what it is that they experience, and we were able to make some changes quickly, change the lighting in the jury areas, make sure they can hook up to internet when they're giving up a day of work to be in the county, cleaned up the bathrooms down there, and just real changes that people can visibly see, and our public property department's done a great job.
Let's focus on Norristown itself. This is the county seat. How does it compare with other county seats, and what are some of the things that are being done in order to help Norristown, which is an older industrial borough, work to improve? What are some of the things that are being done at the county level?
Right. Well, I think it's obvious Norristown's very different. If you go to Doylestown, Westchester, Media, the other county seats in the area that have really come up, and they're great county seats. They're great places where people live and work. And Norristown has a rich history. It is a great municipality, but it's seen some very challenging times. A lot of these older industrial areas have challenges, and I always say, Norristown has great bones. It wasn't that long ago, 20 years ago, when it was just a vibrant place where people were going at night during the weekends to shop, and it has since declined a bit, and so we're working hand in hand with Norristown, really making a concerted effort, meeting with them on a regular basis, seeing where their goals are and where the county can support them in those goals.
Let's focus on some of the things that are happening at this point at the county level. You're working to put together the capital budget. Let's focus on some of the priority projects at the county level. First of all, when people come to Norristown, they see some of the construction underway at this point in the building in Norristown. Give us an idea as to what's underway.
Sure. There's two major projects that the county's really concentrating on right now. The county does own a lot of infrastructure, and we really have to invest in it to make sure that it functions properly and that it doesn't become more costly to maintain it. Two of the main projects are the actual building where I work with Chairman Shapiro and Commissioner Castor in 1 Montgomery Plaza. The facade is basically falling apart. And the building, we are undergoing an assessment right now to see all the work that it needs. There are a lot of county employees that work in that building, as well as some private firms also working there. So anyone who's visiting Norristown right now can't miss the scaffolding surrounding the building while we undergo those projects. It's going to be tens of millions of dollars to invest in that building, as well as the garage across the street that is connected to the courthouse. And these are just repairs that have been ignored. And as I said before, they just become more and more costly, and I think a real investment in both of these properties, which the county does own, will help Norristown as well as help the county.
Thanks so much for being with us, and in addition to that, you're working to address roadways and bridges throughout the county as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We've been talking with Montgomery County Commissioner Leslie Richards. I'm Jill Horner.